afternoon to you. Welcome to Soccer Rocks. Today's edition on this channel with me, Baba Tando. Soccer Rocks is brought to you by the kind courtesy of CheckYouGhana.com, the official online sponsors of the Black Stars. It's also brought to you by the kind courtesy of Big One Razor. So unique, so many reasons to love it. With support from MVP and Honfen Twaswo Nitri, as well as Agape Ventures, your authentic replica jersey warehouse. Right, so let's set the show right into motion, and we're asking this very simple question today. Ivory Coast take on the Democratic Republic of Congo this evening in the first semi-final of the ongoing Orange Africa Cup of Nations in Equatorial Guinea. Now we find out from you who will emerge winners and what is your prediction. All right, so a right prediction could get you products from MVP as well as a customized replica jersey from Agape Ventures. So you tell me who you think will win between Ivory Coast and DR Congo, and then send in your predictions, and I will be so generous to you. Courtesy MVP and Agape Ventures with products from those particular institutions for you. So a lot of you have started sending in your answers, your responses on Facebook. I'm very impressed with the number of people who've done that so far, even though the show just started. So in the course of the show, I'll be reading them out to you. My guest on the show this afternoon is Gemini. He will be here pretty shortly. I'm sure a lot of you do know who Gemini is. I will tell you his real name immediately he gets into the studio. Right, so you remember this coach, no, not this coach, this referee from Mauritius. He actually is a bodyguard in Mauritius, but he's also a referee, a FIFA and CAF referee. But now I'm afraid he's about losing his Elite A candidature or Elite A occupancy in the CAF referees list. This is because of the dubious penalty he awarded, or the biased officiating, let me put it that way, the biased officiating he put up in that game between Equatorial Guinea and Tunisia. Remember that the Tunisians were really unhappy with his decision, and so there was a bit of violence there on the park, on the field of play. Not too violent so that it got bloody, no, but a little bit of violence there for which they've been punished by CAF. The referee has been asked to go home, so he's been asked to pack bag and baggage. As we speak, Sichan Rajendra Prasad is not part of the officiating officials in the ongoing Orange Africa Cup of Nations. He's gone home. That's it. He's been suspended for 6 months as well. His name has been deleted from the CAF Elite List A of officials, so he's not part of those officials anymore. Let's see if anything else would come out. But there's one person who is a member of CAF. He happens to be the Ghana Football Association's president. He's actually been speaking on this particular issue, and he thinks that CAF have done well. I mean, the punishments that have been meted out to this official is a step in the right direction by the continental football governing body. So let's listen to President Kusi Nyantichi on what exactly his comments are concerning this move by CAF on Sichan Rajendra Prasad.
So I can assure you that there will be fairness. There will be fairness. CAF as an institution is committed to fairness, because that is one of the basic principles of football, to ensure that the scales of justice are held evenly between the competing teams. Now, as we speak now, if tomorrow another referee misconducts himself, that will not mean that CAF has failed. It is if that referee has not been dealt with. But I believe that the message that has been sent out from CAF, and strongly, is that referees must be fair to all manner of people they come across in the course of their work. And also that if you misconduct yourself, you will be dealt with according to the rules and regulations of the Confederation, which is CAF. Already we have seen one referee packing bag and baggage back home because of poor performance. So I don't expect other referees to emulate that bad example and suffer the same fate. I don't expect to see that. So I expect to see fairness in the next 4 games that we have in this competition.
All right, so maybe tomorrow we'll see good officiating for Eric Otono Kastani, who is actually from Gabon. He will be officiating in our game with Equatorial Guinea. And we don't need the referee to be on our side. They could decide, the referee could decide to be on the side of Equatorial Guinea, but we will bang in the goals and ensure that at the end of the day, we win genuinely with or without his help. We don't even need his help anyway. Soccer Rocks is brought to you by the kind courtesy of CheckYougHana.com, the official online sponsor of the Black Stars. It's also brought to you by Big One Razor. So unique, so many reasons to love it. MVP, I'm offense was 1 year, and Agape Ventures, your authentic replica Jesse warehouse. Noble Realty is your most reliable partner in lands and properties. Own your peace of mind by owning a land at Dodowa today. At a special discount, pay just 4,000 Ghana cedis instead of 6,000 cedis for a plot, or pay 6,000 instead of 10,000 for a plot. Payment plans are available. Our properties have 100% up-to-date legal documentations and are litigation-free. Site visit is on Saturdays at 8 a.m. This special offer is valid from 26th of January to 27th of February 2015. Locate our office 2 blocks behind CTFM at Dabraka, or call us on 0303-931-842 or 0264-8059 or 0260-844-752 for your land. Noble Realty, own a noble property today. I'll be right back after this. Welcome back to Soccer Rocks. A lot of you have sent in your predictions. Hey, Ghana, for you people, you like freebies. So because I said you get products from MVP and Agape Ventures, see how many people are predicting. Anyway, but it's true. You send in your prediction and you stand a chance of winning products from MVP and a customized replica jersey from Agape Ventures. Bernard Kwame Hart says Cote d'Ivoire nil, DR Congo 1. Prosper Silencer at Tichubi, Ivory Coast 1, DR Congo nil. Gemini is in the house. Gemini, you want to come sit down? All right. Okay, Destiny Komla says Ivory Coast 2, DR Congo 1. Hello and good day. Sad I'm not watching the show, but anyways, it's all good. On the game, I see Congo 3, Ivory Coast 1. Okay, Junior, why are you not watching the game? Why? You don't have light, I'm sure. Chima Onuma Cliff says it will be a tough game, but I give it to I'll say Cote d'Ivoire 2, DR Congo nil. Nambe Patrick says Cote d'Ivoire 1, DR Congo 2. Wow. Alexander Kodonu in Kegbe says a win for Ivory Coast. I really wanted like a prediction, like a correct prediction. Holland Jack Vespa says Cote d'Ivoire 3, DR Congo 1. Martin Bonsu says Congo will win. Felix Anaba says Congo 2, Ivory Coast 2, Congo DR 1. Okay, so those are a few of your comments. Tomorrow is our game with Equatorial Guinea. We've been to the semi-final several times. Since 1982. How many years before I was born? Plenty years before I was born. We haven't won the African Cup of Nations before. So, let's see if indeed we can beat Equatorial Guinea, qualify through to the finals, and indeed kiss the cup instead of kissing the dollars. But GFA President Kusini Antuchi believes that it is possible. Let's hear him.
I'm looking forward to a performance beyond the semi-finals. You realize that our last 3 or 4 semi-final campaigns have not been successful. We have attributed it to psychological issues. So the technical team has been tasked to unravel the mystery surrounding our inability to go beyond the semi-final. And I believe that Coach Avram Grant is well equipped with all the tools that he needs to really go beyond the semi-finals. This time, we want to do well. It includes winning the trophy, and I hope it shall come to pass.
Some Ghanaian, some country like that.
Yeah.
Oh, I know I'm on there. Don't worry. I know.
Guinea.
Ghana and Guinea.
Yeah.
That's the only one you've watched. Okay, so that's Gemini. Gemini, what's your real name?
Victor.
Victor what?
Mauli Olinsiaka.
Hey.
I know it's a lot.
Okay, so his name is Victor. You let me call him. Okay, I want to call him Mauli. So Victor, no, Mauli. Why were you late? Don't worry, I'll forgive you. I'll pardon you. But you were telling me how many matches from the AFCON have you seen?
I've seen most of the highlights. I've seen most of the highlights, but too busy. I only got to watch the last match, the one we won 3-0.
I think your viewers want to see what you really look like without your spectacles. So can you take them off?
I have tired eyes. I was in the studio.
Don't. You have tired eyes?
Yeah.
Okay, so between your cap and your spectacles, which
no,
one
I could take off the shades, but I'll put it back on.
Okay, and you have tired eyes. No, you look fine. Just leave them on the table. You're fine. Okay, so let's hear you. You've watched most of the highlights. Really?
Yeah.
So then, okay. You know there's a game going on today.
No.
Okay, wait. Which stage of the competition are we in now?
No, I know we played what's after group stages? Quarterfinal.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
so we're heading to the semi-final.
We are heading to the semi-final.
Yeah.
Really? And you've been watching just highlights?
No, because by the time I'll get home,
no lights.
AM. Not necessarily.
Oh, you party, huh?
2, 3 a.m. No, from the studio.
From the studio.
Like 2, 3 a.m. Sometimes 4 a.m. And then I leave like 8. Back, so back and forth.
Okay.
I hardly, but the Ghana, the last match I intentionally watched.
You watched it.
Yeah.
Okay. So
that
what's your impression
on Sunday? I think it was a great match, and both teams, I mean, tried to show their dominance, but at the end, one prevailed, and that was us, and that was the Ghanaian team. And congratulations to the whole team and the technical team, everyone else on that trip and on that.
I don't know how you're going to do this, but if I ask you to assess Ivory Coast, you see, it's so funny. Ivory Coast and DR Congo. How would you do that? Okay, you tell me about Ivory Coast. What do you know about
Ivory Coast and DR Congo? I think I saw highlights. I think.
Okay, wait.
No, hold up.
Okay, hold on.
No, I got this.
Ivory Coast and DR Congo haven't played yet. They will play today.
Really?
So you've seen other games that they have played. That's what you mean, right?
So which one did they play last? The day we played, they played.
The day we played, Ivory Coast played against Algeria, and
DR
Congo played against Congo.
No, I didn't see that one. I saw Ivory Coast.
And
I think they scored 3-1.
Yes. Yeah, you're right on track. You do watch the highlights in the
Yeah, I watched it. And Ivory Coast seemed to have a really strong passing team. However, I think it's just one of those teams that they look like bullies, but
really?
I think there's more to it than just having the players or having the technicalities. I think it's putting the ball behind the net. And they also do that pretty well. But I saw the flaws through the highlights. I saw flaws. I saw flaws in the defense of their opponents, and that's how they got it. Because their goals were kind of
funny, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there was this Gervinho goal, the last one. It didn't look really.
Oh, you even know the players? Wow, I mean,
yeah.
So you do music and you get time to watch football as well?
No, I don't watch football. I
watch
Ghana. I watch Ghana play.
And you watch highlights?
Yeah, and I watch highlights. But I watch Ghana play. If it's Ghana, cool. But I don't do the EPL or whatever.
And those things. So you have a team supporting Ghana?
The Ghanaian league?
Yes.
I don't watch it, but I say House of Folk.
Oh, of course. Born and bred in Accra. But Gemini, if say we happen to beat Equatorial Guinea tomorrow, we're going to talk about that game. We will. Okay, and then we got into the finals with Ivory Coast. Do you think we stand a chance?
Oh yeah, I mean, we stand the highest chance.
What makes you think so?
I think it's like we keep improving on our play, and players and even not the coach, but the players are regaining confidence, if I must say, and like they're now taking dominance. It's like they've now settled in. It's like they know what to do. Because I watched the one against South Africa too, so I saw the difference. Those are the only 2 matches I watched.
Okay.
And I saw the difference. And the players, like this time, they really came hard. They went in, and I think it's because now they have so much to prove. Because they are not favorites anymore. So it's like there's no pressure on them. So they really have to prove themselves. Because come on, a whole African Cup of Nations, and Ghana is not tipped as favorite. You understand? We have but
they're always kissing the dollars, so I mean.
I think it was the aftermath of the Brazil thing too has an effect on the team, and so they are trying to regain their image, and I think they're doing it pretty well. I mean, we have quality when it comes to the players, So
okay, there's some this thing that people now call numerology. Basically, it's something to do with history and numbers and figures and statistics. So they will say that in 1982 there was somebody in the team called Kwesi Appiah, and we won. So this time there's somebody in the team called Kwesi Appiah, so we'll win and all of that. Don't worry, I'll read a lot of them to you in a bit. But Gemini, what's your most popular song? The song that you've done that is well known to everyone.
If you recall, I'll Do Don't Do featuring EL.
So it was you, eh? Do you know what I'm saying?
She didn't do her homework.
No, do you know what I'm saying? So it was you, eh? My husband says I'm naughty, and
you shouldn't do.
I shouldn't do. Then but I'll say I'll do.
No, I mean in life it's 2 things. It's either you do or you don't do. So basically, the song is just to remind us that when we wake up in the morning, it's either we pursue or
You don't pursue?
Yeah, so basically.
So give me a line of that one.
I'm doing.
So you are doing?
I'm doing.
Okay. Let me see if I could get that thing for you. The numerology thing that people are talking about now. It's a long thing, but
it's just broffolized Lotto.
Yes.
Lotto. It's Lotto.
It's broffolized. Can you imagine? I didn't even.
How can you tell me there was Kwesi Appiah then? So now that there's a Kwesi Appiah.
You wait. I'll read a lot of it. So they say what? Hey, this thing is long, bro. Okay. The 4-time champions, that's Ghana, look like they have almost the same fate and luck to win their 5th AFCON, just like 1982. But they'll have to compete with Ivory Coast, who also have similar history backing them. Okay. Before Ghana won their last AFCON trophy in 82, the current local champions in Ghana, Asante Kotoko, had won 3 consecutive league titles, 80, 81, and 82. Just like they won presently, or they won in 2012, 2013, and 2014. So that is one reason why they think we can win. Okay. Also, I talked about Kwesi Appiah. Ghana also had Abedipele Ayew in their setup 33 years ago, and he has produced 2 Ayew's in this current team, Andre and Jordan Ayew. Ghana had an experience. This one I think is very funny. Ghana had an experienced coach called Jane Fee and Football Association chairman called K. Menu, while in 2015 the coach is called Grant and president is Kwesi Nyantakyi. So they say the G and the K factor. Hey, Charlie, Ghana focus out. Okay. Nigeria won the AFCON in 1980 and Ghana won it in 1982. And Nigeria won it in 2013. So Ghana is likely to replicate that feat in 2015. Do you think these things really have anything on the... do they influence the game in any way?
No, this is just evidence of coincidence. But
Charlie, the rapper is that, so this is just evidence of coincidence.
Yes, but
that's the line.
Yeah, but they stand a chance. I mean, at the end of the day, if I have 2 things here, the possibility of me picking this one is 1/2. The possibility of me picking this one is also 1/2 when my eyes are closed. So there are chances that what they are saying will come to pass, and there are chances that it won't come to pass. At the end of the day, predictions are just like their opinions, their noses to everyone. We have them, so it's your right to think
like that. Yeah, the real deal is on the field, right?
Yeah, I mean, because if they don't put the ball behind the net, there's no way all these things they are talking about will come to pass.
Daniel Anani Afachao, I know you're watching, and you said what I shouldn't do. Okay, so I won't do.
She for do.
I for do, eh? Yeah. So I'll go do. All right. We'll just take a quick breather. When we come back, Gemini is going. Okay, I want to call him Mauli. Mauli will tell us what he thinks Avram Grant should do tomorrow to ensure that he beats Equatorial Guinea hands down without the help of any referee. And then we'll take on from there and see if indeed Ivory Coast can do. You think Ivory Coast will beat DR Congo today, or will be the other way around?
I don't know the DR Congo team, but
hey, they are strong.
I'll bank on Ivory Coast because I've seen them.
You've seen Ivory Coast,
yeah, and so I think they'll be a flashy opponent
to Ghana.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So when we come back, we'll delve more into this issue. Stick and stay. Welcome back. Let's take our trivia and updates for today, and then we go on with the discussion. So, Ivory Coast coach Hervé Renard has called on his players to maintain their game discipline when they face DR Congo tonight. Renard, who last won the AFCON with Zambia when Equatorial Guinea co-hosted the 2012 tournament with neighbors Gabon, is envisaging a difficult game. By way of camp updates, I told you that that referee, the bodyguard referee from Mauritius, first name again, Sichen Rajendra Prasad, his first name is about 5 syllables. He's been sacked. I mean, he's not part of the AFCON officiating list anymore. Nabi Yatara, remember that goalkeeper who hurt Asamoah? He says he owes Asamoah no apology because he thinks that it was a fair tackle. All right, we hear him. No wonder he's gone home. And concerns about officiating at the African Cup of Nations are not worrying the Ghanaian team ahead of meeting the host nation. So Well, I hope that Gabonese referee Otongo Castan, he behaves. Otherwise, we'll show him the other side of us. Okay, so those are a few updates for us. But today, like I said earlier, it's Ivory Coast up against DR Congo in the first semi-final encounter of the ongoing 2015 AFCON. Unfortunately, Gemini hasn't been watching. Okay, he's been watching the highlights. He hasn't been watching the game, so he's unable to say what really Congo can do. But he says Ivory Coast will beat the DR Congo so that we get flashy opponents for the finals on Sunday. But Gemini, let's talk more about our game, because I know you know the Black Stars. You have some friends in there, the Black Star players?
No, just Wakaso.
Just Wakaso. Oh, Wakaso is my friend too. We speak Spanish together, so we chop kokonsa in camp all the time. Okay. So have you been speaking to him before games, after games?
No, the last time we met was when I was with Edem. I met him through Edem. So
okay.
We met him at East Legon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we had lunch and we spoke.
Okay.
But that was like 2 months ago.
2 months ago.
Or 3.
Okay. So I have him on my BBM. What should I tell him ahead of tomorrow? What must he do?
All the best. I mean, folks, he should keep the. I mean, he was like
outstanding,
phenomenal. Yeah, phenomenal in his last performance, like through the game, and I think he showed much more. You know, there was the edge for like you could see the hunger in him.
He was so hungry for success.
So yeah, he should just keep it up, and he should build upon it. He's good. We all know.
We all know he's good. Okay, so put yourself in the shoes of Coach Abraham Grant, the Black Stars head coach. I know you know him.
Yeah.
Where is he from?
Some country like that.
Israel. I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so put yourself in the shoes of Coach Abraham Grant. What must he do tomorrow? Who should start? Who should play well? What kind of system should he play to ensure that he wins?
I think maintaining the squad.
Don't worry, we are in the era of doomsday, so all these things do happen. Let's go on.
I think maintaining the DD I use, maintaining Wakaso, maintaining. I think Ajimabedu should come in.
Oh, but you want Ajimabedu to start ahead of Wakaso?
I don't.
Okay,
so he comes in for Wakaso. He plays Wakaso. Okay.
Either ways.
Okay, no.
Wakaso plays, Ajimabedu sits. Ajimabedu plays, Wakaso sits.
Okay, then I think we should. I don't really know the positions, but I think Ajimabedu should come on at a point in time. I'm not really digging Harrison Afful. He has to step up or he should be replaced. But apart from
Harrison Afful?
Yeah.
Okay.
But apart from that, like he's good though. But in this tournament, he's kind of sluggish and
he's a bit slow.
Yeah, we don't need that.
You think age is telling on him? Do you believe in the ages of football?
Yeah, I do. I do.
Okay,
Steve Appiah retired.
What was that laughter for?
Steve Appiah retired at 34, right? Recently. No, that's how.
No.
Recently.
I asked I posed the question saying you don't ask.
No, what age did you retire? At what age?
Do you believe in the ages of football?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
But why did you laugh so hard before you started answering the question?
No, it's because it's instead of pitying myself, I prefer to laugh at myself. Like, I'm that grown, I could have played football, you know.
Okay, so, all right. Back to
What do you believe in the ages of football? You do? All right, doesn't look like you do.
What must the coach do tomorrow to win?
No, I think
he should take out. You think Harrison Afful is being sluggish, and I asked if you thought age was telling on him, but it's all right. It's okay. Let it pass.
It's not a matter of age because I think career heights. I think when you accelerate and then you keep aggravating until you get to that your apex, your peak, where you can't really perform. So if that's his peak, then there's nothing that can be done. But it's not really about age.
All right. So you've shown us what to do. You think we're winning tomorrow. What's your prediction?
I know we're winning. That's in prediction goals. No.
You're not too good at those.
No. I'm not too good at those, and I know we'll concede one at the end of the day because
but
they have a home advantage.
Okay.
The referee is going to try to balance
and give them one goal.
Yeah.
But we'll win.
We'll win. If it has to be 2-1, then we'll win.
If it has to be 2-1, then we're going to win.
But otherwise,
but you think we'll go into extra time or something?
No, Charlie, out.
No.
We don't want that.
In about, we're out of time, but in about 20-30 seconds, tell us, what are you up to? What should we expect?
Okay, so I'm putting out a video tomorrow. Just follow me on Twitter, Gemini GH. Let's interact on Facebook, Gemini Orleans, my fan page, GeminiGH/Africa. Follow me on Instagram, GeminiGH. I'm putting out a video tomorrow of my dopest rapper mixtape. It's called Where the Money Day. Follow me. Check out
Where the money day.
Yeah, people
so you take some come.
People do, and they can't claim my own self. So check it out. Subscribe to my channel, Gemini Orleans, on YouTube. Tomorrow the video drops. Let's go. Boy Gemini, VRMG.
Okay, so let's go. We are also going. It's the end of today's show, brought to you by the kind courtesy of CheckieGhana.com, Big One Razor, MVP, and Agape Ventures, together with Noble Realty. You can wear your spectacles now. Gemini, Maoli, Victor, plenty names. Thank you very much for passing through.
Thanks.
Thank you also for watching. Thanks for your comments on Facebook. And hey, you people, you like sending me messages on Instagram, Papa, but you, it's okay. Thanks very much. Tomorrow I'll be back with another edition of Soccer Rocks. Until then, hasta la vista. Ciao.